hello, hello. How's it going? How is everybody? Hello. Perfect. You guys are back from ad jail just in time. Hi, it's me, Elia. Yeah. Hi, I see you guys are here for fish. You guys turned up to class. Yay. Yatta! You guys want to see fish and hear about fish and learn about fish. Yeah! Oh my gosh. I got that sort of school anime BGM going. I hope it's okay. Yeah! Also, Minmin, arigato. Happy 27 months to tier 1. Arigato daisuki. Your third stream baby is here. Oh my gosh. You beat that timing. Yippee indeed. You want to learn about the fishes? Yeah, we're gonna learn about any fishes in chat. We're gonna be learning about you. Maybe it depends what kind of fish you are. Because we are specifically looking at fishes at Osaka Aquarium, which I visited the other week. Yeah, and I took photos with my plushie, which then got accidentally left in Osaka, but is back with me. Yeah, Skittles, arigato. Cult PSA, Ellie's the cutest teacher ever. No. I don't know if I'm any good at teaching. This won't help you pass any tests. There is no test. Yeah, no. This is just gonna be like a very, very, very chilled class. You know, it's gonna be a very chilled class. It's more like, look at these fishes. Here's some fish facts. If you want to remember them, that's up to you. If you don't, that's also fine. Your life will not change, but maybe it will. Who knows? Yeah. So to give you some credentials for your teacher today, which is me, I went to university and did a bachelor's in animal biology. During that time, I did 2 classes on marine biology and a few other classes that were sort of marine biology adjacent, because I went to university in England, and in England we are surrounded by a lot of coast, and coast means fish, and so fisheries are very important to England, and fishes are very, very, you know, very, what's the word? More accessible, you know? I find, like, compared to, say, learning about animals in the jungle or something, you know, it's much easier. Like, we did, like, trips to fisheries, we had fish, and we had an aquarium that we worked with, we had fishes and stuff, so yeah. Wait, my class on CNN's actually helped you understand it easier in your masters? Wait, really? Maybe we got similar brains. Maybe. Coast meant land by water. Yeah, I meant there's a lot of coast, which means you go to the coast and then boom, there's the water. Yeah. So just surrounded by water. So yeah, we are gonna have photos. I've been sat here. Oh, was it? No, wait. Before I get to that, also, oh my gosh, I don't know if this is like, I think this is like a generic thing that kids do. I don't know, but you guys can tell me. So a lot of British schools, like British primary schools and in secondary school, they always have these field trips to like streams and rivers, and then you do like river surveys and stream surveys where you like catch like the little tiny fish in there and like the little insects and larvae and whatever, and then you run a survey, and then you check like you do like a litmus test on the water. You know, did you guys have those kind of field trips? Because yeah, those are also fun. That's fishy related, although I'll be honest, British waters are very muddy. very muddy. Yeah, you didn't do that personally. I think maybe schools that had rivers near them, maybe. Hi, ありがとう、ありがとう、ありがとう。教えて、エリア先生。はい。じゃあ、聞こえますか？聞こえますか？ねえ。Why would the litmus paper catch fire? Hold up. Hold the phone. What are you doing with your litmus paper? Yo, that's not right. You had to clean the trash by the river. See, that's really sweet though. You know, clear that trash. It's really sad I always get really sad when I see trash at like beaches or in the water, because like some people genuinely think of the sea as a like infinite portal of nothingness where they can chuck anything in, and it's really not. Like, You're not feeling too well, so just stopping by to lurk. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. 頑張ってだよ。頑張って。I hope you get some good rest, okay? あ、ゆらいさん、ありがとう、ありがとう。Quote PSA. We love Elia and is parasocial for her. She is first. Nah, I win that competition. Hands down. Loved the cutest Gucci. Also loved the Trousely official teaching stream. The puns. Those puns, yo. Oh my gosh. Have I ever bathed in the river? I mean, technically, yes. So, one of the things I did in life was I lived in the rainforest in Borneo for 3 months, and I had to live on the river water. So that meant that we had these like showers that pooled from the river, and so we bathed in the river water. I say shower, I mean like the saddest looking shower ever. We're talking like it's basically just a tap that kind of drips from the above, and it was like ice cold. I hated it. And then we also had to use the river. We had to wash all our clothes in the river, so we had to bring that over. Yeah, we had to bring that over, and oh my gosh, new appreciation for washing machines, and you know, oh gosh, did I do any fishing in the rainforest? I did a fish survey at one of the rivers that was kind of like a shallow river. We put on some waders, and that's when I accidentally killed a bunch of fish. We were supposed to survey them with, we were doing electrofishing, which is you're supposed to just shock them a little bit and then they pass out, and then you can like take them out, measure them, put them back. I accidentally set it a bit too high, and they didn't wake up, and I was like, gotta make it up to them. So to make up for that, I will be helping the world learn more about fishes now. Yay! Yeah, really easy survey. They had all sorts in the river. Luckily, I didn't kill a lot of fish. I didn't kill all the fish in the river. We did it like by sections. So it was just in the small section that I had to survey that, you know, don't worry. I didn't like completely extinct all the fish. You know, you have to do it in pairs, okay? So like one person does like the zapping and the other person has to wait for them to stop zapping and then grab the fish. And sometimes you can use a net, but sometimes it's just easier with your hands. But the main thing is you got to remember when your partner stops zapping the like water. And me being the like inattentive ADHD punk that I am, just kept forgetting. And the amount of times I got zapped by the stupid water, I was like, dang, that heckin' hurts, yo, guys. I think I got electrocuted at least 5 times doing this stupid thing. And like the person I was working with had to keep being like, Elia, wait, just wait. I just want to grab the fishies though. I just want to grab the fishies. Oh gosh. It was, yeah, it was more like Pichu, but like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, But when you say do we have cruelies? What's cruelies? Cruelies? I don't know. I know that for the like coastal wildlife, there's actually a really high amount of biodiversity in like the coasts of England. Probably because of our messed up weather, to be fair. So, creepy crawlies. Okay, so fun fact is England has creepy crawlies, which I didn't really appreciate growing up. And then after going to like Borneo, I developed a newfound appreciation of the creepy crawlies in England, because creepy crawlies in England don't try to hurt you, or they don't try to heckin' kill you, and they're just chilling, like they just don't do anything. Well, I swear every bug that I encountered in the rainforest was like, don't touch, trying to kill you, trying to hurt you, heck, all of it. I'm just like, is this what it's like in Australia? I heard Australia's got the creepy crawlies, okay? I heard that's where the real bugs be at. But yeah, I've never been Australia, but I'm kind of scared based on it. Yeah, like, yeah. Oh my gosh, you know what the most it's not even scary, because like it's like one of the ones that doesn't hurt you, but like, you know, I call them chirpy chirps. Cicadas. Oh my god, those. Ow. Yeah, would hit me like that. They would hit me like that. Again. Astra Ovada, arigato with the 100 biddies. Thank you. I have a good appreciation of winter because it kills all the bugs. In Manitoba, Canada, there are mosquitoes the size of small birds. Actually, that is also a thing I gained appreciation of, winter. Because I just, like, I grew up in a small village in England. There's nature there, which meant when like spring and summer came, oh my gosh, the bugs, be so many bugs in, I mean, you guys already know I lived with tons of moths, a lot of spiders, a lot of snails, a lot of slugs. Yeah, I'm just really glad none of it hurt me. But yeah, did you catch the Peppa Pig news story where they had to pull an episode about how spiders are harmless and more scared of you than you are of them? Wait, really? Oh, dang. Oh, dang. I mean, look, I'm chill with bugs. I'm just not chill with the bugs that aren't chill with me. Okay, this is why I don't like moths, because they end up in my face. Butterflies in my face. If the spiders come towards me, then it's in my face. Cicadas in my heckin' face. Like, but I'm actually quite chill when it comes to if the bug is chill. So for example, when I was in the rainforest, there was, I had my own little like kind of pet black widow spider that I kept outside my quote room, and it was chill and I was chill and we were chilling and it caught all the bugs for me, and we had a great thing going on where like it kind of made like a web where I would hang my laundry. So I would get my trusty stick and gently move its web, hang up my clothes, let it dry, remove my clothes, and then it would put its web back. And I realized their webs are much stronger than the average spider web, okay? Like much stronger. It's actually crazy how strong their webs are. That's how they were able to catch, what was it? It actually caught a cicada, which I was so thankful for. I was like, I knew it was a good idea to keep a black widow. I knew it. Light Echo, arigato. Crawlies are a kind of freshwater crayfish. Oh, I don't know. I should know. I only remember the funny looking ones. We have, what is it? When I was doing like a survey in England, I wish I still had the photo. I found a sea potato and I was like, this is going to be my little friend. Look at these. Look at this little sea potato. Look at this little thing. Look, and then all the little, you got all the little legs, and like this is a sea potato, and it just walks along like this, and it looks like a potato that's kind of hairy. The potato, yeah. It does look like an actual potato until it starts like walking, but yeah, I don't think you could eat these. I don't think you should eat these. I don't know, but I had a really cute picture of one, and I drew little eyes on it, and yeah, it's just a little sea potato. It is also known as the Echinocardium caudatum, the common heart urchin. It's part of the sea urchin family, so maybe you could eat it actually. Oh wait, that's like it's not edible. Okay. And it breathes through tiny tube feet. How exciting! But that's not what we're here for. We're here for Osaka Aquarium. So. Oh, do you guys like the setup? I did it like a classroom because I thought, ooh, let's get in the vibe. Let's get in the vibe of Ellie Explains. Let's put this on, and then Woo! We got the heckin' full outfit going. Ah! Oh my goodness gracious me, how exciting. Okay, glasses. We love glasses. Okay, so I actually tried to brush up on some of my knowledge as well, so I took some notes. Also because I took photos and I was like, wait, what fish was this again? There are a few that I'm gonna be like, yo guys, yeah. Yo, the sea potato does look like a guinea pig the wrong way around. Real. But yeah, here's our first photo. Ah, it's me. So this is Osaka Aquarium. It's quite a unique aquarium. I did actually grab a image of its like map layout. Did I not? I didn't. Let me grab it. But it's a really cool looking building. The outside is actually really cool. Right, we have another photo from the same photo, but slightly different. I was like, wait, what's that over there? Outside, they have all of these like, okay, I only took a picture with the crab one because I thought it was cool. These actually all light up at night. It's really, they're like sea creature shaped paper lanterns, and they had like a penguin one and the crab one, and yeah, yeah. We returned to crab. I kept taking pictures like this and then sending it to Connie, my friend who is a crab VTuber, and was like, girl, I found your family. I was like, how many pictures am I gonna spam her with? All of the pictures. All of the crab pictures. Yeah. And let me grab the... So like, let me grab this. Oh, I thought I saved it. I guess I didn't. I guess I'm not that smart. Yeah, so this is, it's also, oh, what's it called? So when you look it up, it's Osaka, you can look up Osaka Aquarium, but like its official name is Kayukan. And, wait, where did I find the heckin' picture for the heckin', where'd the map? Oh my gosh, I had such a good map earlier. The idea is like, it's a very unique aquarium in that it has a massive tank. It has a tank that spans 8 floors. So when you like go in, the first thing you do is actually go up a ton of escalators, and you start on the 8th floor and then you go all the way down. And that's how, and there's a very specific path that you follow through the aquarium that takes you through, and you have the central tank, which is the one that spans the 8 floors. And then you have like various other tanks. I'm trying to find it. Is it here? What the heck? Did I save it somewhere else? Apologies, guys. Your teacher is not very organized. Yeah. So yeah, because then you start with the creatures that live on like in the shallow, and then you work your way down to sort of the deep sea. Yeah, although there's not as many in the deep sea, because the deep sea is still very, very, very unknown. Yeah, because where is it? I found it. Yeah. Yoink. Yoink. Picture get. In the shallow. La la la. Here it is. Here it is. So as you can see, they have the central tank, and then they have a bunch of other tanks that sort of go around it. And then each one's like different kind of like biomes, and yeah. Skittles, arigato, arigato. Sorry, text. Love my confused, cute, messy teacher. Where? Who? Oh gosh. So yeah, it's the only aquarium I know of that has this sort of layout. Yeah, it's also very difficult to maintain deep sea pressures for sure. And it's also very difficult to sort of show to the general public, because in the deep sea there's no light. So like typically it's the same with any sort of nocturnal creature. It's like, how are you supposed to show people when as humans we rely very much on light and sight to see, like, yeah. So it's one of the things they have to consider when with like zoos and aquariums is you have a balance of like animals that are there for like breeding, to be reintroduced into like for conservational purposes, and then you also have sometimes what's known as like these sort of more charismatic animals that are just people pleasers, you know? And you'll see them at zoos and stuff as well, these sort of animals that aren't endangered, but they're there because everyone loves them because they're cute, and yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, wait. I don't know, my thought process was like, dun. Oh my god, it's a crab. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, what's that behind me? That's crazy. What the? Is this the aquarium? No, it is not. We are not inside just yet. No. Oh yeah, this is before. Me and my friend, oh my gosh, we were just dying at how cute this bin was before we entered the aquarium. It's a penguin. And then the staff were getting all hyped because my friend, like I said, she's American, she's very loud. So she basically shouted about the penguin. Basically shouted about the penguin, and then they started being like, yeah, penguin, and then they were like doing the, you know, when they do like the clap and the yay, and we were like, yay. The staff were really friendly about that. Yeah, this is the only penguin you feed garbage to. Similar to, okay, so when I was in school, my school tried to, like, you know, build initiative for people to throw away their litter, throw away their rubbish. So we got these bins at school that were penguin shaped. Not as cool as this penguin. This one's like a Lego penguin. Ours are more like just a different kind of penguin. And the idea was that as you put litter into this like bin, it would be like, thank you for feeding me. So secondary school kids, being kids that they are, decided to feed the penguin bins the smaller children, or their friends, and so you would just be walking by and you would be seeing them trying to like put a kid in the bin, and the penguin being like, thank you for feeding me. And they'd be like, no, and they'd be like, yeah, but miss, the penguin wants this. Like, the penguin says thank you. So like we're doing it a favor. And then the teacher would just be like, can you shut up and just get the kid out of there? So it backfired a little bit. Yeah, and you couldn't like, you know, suddenly like throw away your rubbish and, oh gosh, yeah, the penguin's just hungry. They're just feeding the penguin. It is bullying. Luckily, I was not bullied that way. I was bullied in other ways. But yeah, bullying was very rampant in my school. I'll be honest, being put in the bin was probably on the lighter end of what, yeah. I felt like it's just that there's lots of different kinds. But yeah, you'd think that the teachers tried-ish, kind of, maybe. Oh gosh, yeah. Don't worry, luckily it's very loud. So like, cause the penguin was very loud, you know, it was very easy to capture the teacher's attention. And also the placement of the bins were like always in a place where like there were lots of people. So like, yeah. Is it still bullying if the year 7 wants to go in the bin? I mean, who wants to go in the bin? They did bully the teachers as well. Yeah. So like my tutor group, which was like the sort of class that you just do the register with and you do like more generic classes for, which isn't based on like your intelligence. Like, so you have like your sets, which are like where you're split based on like your grades. And then you have your sort of group class that you're with for the whole 5 years of secondary school. And for my tutor group, they weren't very nice. They would actively bully the teachers until I think they managed to, I say we, I don't want to be part of this. They managed to make like, I can't remember, several teachers quit. Yeah, just every we were just taking zooming through teachers, just zooming through them. Yep, but don't worry, they stopped once we got to the final year because the final tutor, the final teacher that we had was apparently just too much like Jesus. And to quote them, you don't mess with Jesus. So, yeah. I'm not really sure what their logic was, but yeah, don't mess with Jesus, guys. They have a line, and apparently Jesus looking calm spoken dude is the line. So yeah. But yeah, back to class. This is peak picture taking here, guys. As you can see, there are no fishes behind me. This was just a cool looking rock, I'll be honest. Straight up, there was not, I couldn't see anything in this, but I wanted a picture anyway because I thought it was a cool looking rock. Funnily enough, behind my head in this picture is a waterfall, but I just blocked it and was like, no, I'm the view now. Don't worry, there are fishes in his. Okay, that does not help my case, but you know what? We got some cool rocks. We like rocks. Oh, there's the waterfall. Hey, yo, I did move out the way. See, I spoiled it for you guys. There's the waterfall. It's right there. Yep, that's the waterfall I was on about. I figured it out. I was like, wait a second. As you, yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. So this was when I first realized I have an issue. Because you have me, but if you focus the camera on me, you can't see behind me. And yeah, so this is what was behind me. You can see the options here are either complete darkness or a fuzzy glasses simulator. Yeah, and then I realized you can't even see what, like, I wanted to take a picture of. Those are ducks behind me, and they're not just any ducks, okay? They're my favorite kind of ducks. I don't know if anyone remembers what my favorite kind of duck is, but they're there. You're welcome to take a guess if you happen to know. But if not, I also grabbed a picture of it. You can't even see them properly because, like, they're the females. Oh, wait, you got it, Mandarin! The Mandarin duck! Look at them! So the one on the left is a male. As you can see, the females aren't as bright. This is really, really common in birds, okay? I know this is supposed to be a fish lecture, but you know what? There were birds at the aquarium, so we get to talk about them. So, yeah. They typically in birds, they will have this very distinct, what's called sexual dimorphism, where there's a clear distinction between the male and the female. And the general trend is the male will always have the bright colors, the fancy colors, the very big display, and then the females will either be like this, very plain colored, and also not just in their visuals, but also auditory. So there are some birds where the female birds are basically silent, and it's only the males that make noise. So, males always have to make the showing for the female to be like, oh my gosh, come mate with me. Ooh, look at my fancy heckin' colorful feathers or whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the Mandarin duck. But as you can see, my photo from internet. But you know what? I was really excited that the first thing I actually saw when I got to this aquarium was birds. Like, yeah. Oh, and then we had the otters. Kawaii. These are Asian short-clawed otters, okay? These are adorable. They do form pairs. They are super heckin' cute. Then when they form pairs, they will literally do everything together. They will always follow each other around everywhere. Like, I've seen them at zoos in England. Where like if one's like, I'm gonna go bathroom, and then they run around, the other one's like, no, without me, you hacking won't, mate. And then what's interesting about otters in captivity specifically is you'll have heard of the otter sound, which is like a very cute squeak. Okay, it's a very, very, very cute squeak that they make. And the ones in captivity make a ton of noise, okay? But what's interesting is they don't naturally make that noise as adults, okay? That is a noise that they keep specifically because of humans, okay? So in the wild, unless they're around humans a lot growing up, they should typically be silent once they get older. It's kind of very similar to a cat meow. You know, meows are supposed to be kept for when they're kittens. So they never grow out of this sort of making this noise, and it's their way of communicating to humans. So yeah, that's if you'll definitely hear them when they're in captivity. It's like a very high-pitched squeak. I don't know how to wait. Otter squeak noise. It's like, can I do this? Like that. I hope that was okay. I did mimic it. Yeah, I was just looking it up to double check. Like it's much easier to mimic something when you hear it first and then you repeat it. So, yeah, that was me making my otter noise just for you guys. Yeah. Yeah, they had these two. They were just sleeping though, so they weren't doing much, but that's fine. Oh, you thought I was gonna play it directly? Nah, you get the Elia version. You're like, no otter. This was like one of those like was it pun Valentine's cards or something, or like birthday cards or whatever, you know? Oh my gosh. Okay. Cha-chang! Yeah, do you guys know what this is? Look at this handsome little fellow. Look at them eyebrows. Holy guacamole. Are they eyebrows or hair? I'm not sure what you would count them as. At a glance, it kind of looks like you'd think it was hair, but then you look closely and you're like, it's eyebrows. It's eyebrows. It's a puffin. Yes, it's a puffin. It's a puffin. It's specifically a tufted puffin. It does look smug, right? I think it's the eyebrows. You know, I mean, honestly, if a person came up to you with eyebrows like this, they might have that kind of same kind of aura vibe, right? Like, Skittles, arigato. What's that? You said give me money in otter language? Okie dokie. I did not say that. I said take care of yourself. Yeah. Yeah, this is the tufted puffin, which is different from the puffins that we have. We actually have a puffin, like, island that you can go... Oh my gosh, that was close. A puffin island you can go to in England. Which has like the more classic puffin. Not ones with fancy eyebrows like this. And they're usually very charismatic. I don't know if the tufted puffin is, but I know that if you go to like the puffin island in England, those puffins are very friendly. And the interesting thing that you'll see with puffins is, obviously not here, this one's just chilling. But it's different from the one that owns a publishing company. Yes. So what's special about puffins is inside their beak, they have a lot of spikes, okay? And the way their spikes work is they'll go dive and collect fish. And the spikes help them collect the fish. They don't fall out of their mouth. And then what they'll normally do is sort of collect like 20 or so like little fishes to eat and then come back up with a bunch of fish in their beak. And that's how they're able to do it without them like, because you can imagine, fishes are slippery. So yeah, they have a very, very like, I think it's very similar with like penguins as well. You know, when you see like the inside of these beaks and it's like scary nightmare fuel. I did try to look up, I couldn't find one of this puffin in particular, but I can find one of like the regular puffin. Let me show you. Here. Oh, it's an image for ants. You can kind of see. You see all the spikes like lining the roof. So they have that to help them like collect the fishes, you know? Because have you ever tried to, I mean, I'm guessing you haven't, I haven't, but have you ever tried holding like a wet fish in your mouth? And you don't have teeth? Like, it would be heckin' hard, yo. I'm sure it would be difficult. Yeah, so I mean, just holding a fish in your hand, like a wet fish in your hand, those things are slippery, yo. Yeah, it's not as scary as you thought it was gonna be. No, it's the penguin one that's, I think it's the penguin one that's more scary. This is the image that like you normally typically see is like this one, you know, this is your fish POV and you're getting eaten by a penguin kind of thing. So it's the same sort of thing with, I think, yeah, this kind of thing, like, yeah, new mother trucker, get in my hacking mouth. But yeah, look at this handsome little punk. And then here's me looking at the handsome little punk. Like, yeah. I tried. I'm like, I'll just angle it. I don't know if it could actually see me / my plushie. I wanted to see if it would react. But yeah, there it is, just chilling in its little water. And then there's me being like, hello, fellow bird. How's it going? How's it going up there? Yeah. Imagine the reflection in the glass dogs you. I'm right there though. Like, in plushie form. Also, I went through all of these photos. I went through everything. I went through all of the photos to make sure that I'm not doxxed. I also wear a mask when I go out as well, just in case. I am a very, very, very cautious individual. Indeed. Yeah, I went through everything individually. Indeed. Oh yeah, meet that. You guys can guess what these are. This one's an easy one. This one's an easy one. Look at these little punks. They're heckin' chilling. Okay, I tried to match the pose of the one like leaning up into the sky, basking. Like, yeah. This is the Californian sea lion. Yeah. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. It is. I always get yeah, these are the Californian sea lions. There's an easy way to tell, but I always forget. It's like the same way of telling, like, oh my gosh, it's do they sing the songs of their people? Yeah, they were lying there and then they were like, California girls, they're unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. That's what they did, for real. Trust. I'm the professor here. I wouldn't teach false things. Clearly. Let me just get up. Seal versus sea lion. It's their ears, I believe, is like a big one. Like, and their little flaps. The seals, yeah, seals have much smaller little flipper flappers. Here. Let's get this beautiful image infographic up. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so seals, small ear holes, no external ear flaps. They sound quieter, they don't bark, they're smaller, they have smaller front flippers, and they've got their like rear flippers. And then we have the sea lion, which has ears, bigger, noisier, larger. They got the larger flippers. So yeah, I guess you can't really see their, you can kind of see their little ears a little bit, but How long have I been living in Japan? I moved in July last year, although I did spend the first few months, like January, February, March as well here in Japan. There was just some like delays with my visa, so. But yeah, these were the Californian sea lions. They are very cute. These ones didn't actually make any noise. But yeah, I have heard when they do make noise, it be loud, you know? And again, with these ones, the males are much larger. These usually form, you usually see them in like big groups. No, I didn't get to, they had no reason to bark. They're chilling. Like they do bark, they be loud, but right now, right there, when I saw them, as you can see, one is basically passed out and the other one's like, sunshine, basking in the sunlight. So yeah, they're stinky and noisy. Yeah, they're stinky and noisy, but these ones were chilling. These ones, you'd know if you hear them. Did I do anything for April Fool's Day? I did a foot stream. Which I think actually bamboozled people. But we gotta stay on topic, okay? Chat rules, stay on topic. It's about staying on topic. This is class, okay? I know you put your hand up to be like, hey, miss. But we gotta keep it on track, guys, okay? Okay, eel. Don't worry. I am a, what you call it? Lenient teacher, so no detention. But yeah, so these are the sea lions. They're chilling. We're chilling. Oh yeah, and then I took another one because I was like, wait, I can get this angle right. Miss, can I go to the bathroom? It's may I go to the bathroom? Wait, is it may I go to the bathroom? I don't heckin' know. Whatever the teachers say. Whatever they heckin' say in response to that. Yeah. I think I managed to get the pose down. Like, that's my sea lion impression right there. Arigato. No reason to bark, but you're right there. What a bark for the teacher. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then we have these little punks. Oh my gosh, these ones are very funny. Oh wait, ちょっと待って. I go back to my sea lions for a second. Pixie-misa, arigato. Also, sea lions are botanically classed as berries like bananas, while seals are accessory fruits like strawberries. What? What? Why are they botanically classed? I get what you mean though. I get it. They're kind of like, they're like the same but different. Like, yeah. And yes. I see. I get the gist of it. Indeed. There's a lot of examples of animals that have very similar, like, in fact, oh my gosh, we could do like a whole stream talking about just convergent evolution and all of the animals and their basic like evolution pair that ended up being the same but raised in a different evolved in a whole different area. But yeah, that would be another class for a future time. But yeah, look at these punks. I thought these ones look funny. I don't know how it's pronounced. I think they're pronounced Kachama? C-A-C-H-A-M-A. I'm not very good with like how to pronounce. Maybe I should have looked this up before. I'm like Kachama. Oh, it's Kachama. These are funny looking fish. They're not little guys. These are big guys, okay? These grow up to 80 centimeters in length. So they're pretty heckin' big. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh. It's a big fish. Kachama. Yeah. They look so derpy, right? Kachama. They look like grandfathers. No, it looks like, something from like Star Wars or something, you know? You know the one that's like, it's not a trap or whatever, or it's a trap. It's not. Gosh, my heckin'. Yeah, it's a trap kind of like. Wait. Star Wars. It's a trap. Admiral Akbar. It kind of gives the vibe. Like, let me see. Oh, maybe. kind of. It's very exaggerated. I feel like there's like inspo coming from this. Like the nose, you see the nose? It's like kind of there, and the bulging eyes. And wait, no, it does. Yeah. Do you see the, it's the same picture. It's the same picture. Oh gosh. Yeah. It's just bigger and redder, I guess. But yeah. Also, Levin Dog, arigato, arigato. There is a note in the cold calendar. Happy birthday, Ellie. It's not my birthday. Oh gosh, less than 3 PS today. You're extra cute. I heckin' wish. Ellie fish, where the fish is right here. Look at it. The kochama looking at us. Yeah, I love derpy looking fish. They're heckin' cute. Look at this little happy fish. Oh. Oh gosh. And then look, you guys recognize this one? This is another iconic fish right here. This is what you guys gotta look out for in life. This is a different kind of trap. This is a catfish, a red-tailed catfish. Ow! Bad Wolf Marsh, arigato, arigato for the 100 biddies. Thank you. It must be your birthday because the bits are free today. That's not. No, it's not. They still cost. It's the nyan fish. Nyan fish. You know, there's another name. There's another name for this fish. This one in particular. It is also known as the banana fish, which I guess it kind of looks like a moldy banana. If you squint your eyes really hard, maybe it's a maybe question mark. Do you see it? Why do I hear banana alerts? Why do I hear? Do you guys hear that? When you guys type banana? Have I got it like hidden somewhere? You've been hearing it all stream? Okay, I thought I was going insane. I was like, who's making poppin' noises in class, yo? Which one of yous? And you guys, arigato, can confirm supers are free today. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. They're not free. Stop popping bananas in class, guys. Wait, I need to find out where the noise is coming from. I don't actually see it. It's not actually here. Like, it's actually not. What? Why? You know, I had to do an exam in secondary school, as you do, but we weren't able to leave for over an hour, okay? We were stuck in that exam hall for an extra hour. Like, the test was finished, okay? The test was finished, and they were like, okay, everyone, be quiet. And then there was just one kid that, like, made a noise, and they were like, who was that? And obviously they couldn't tell who it was because it was like a massive, they use like the sports hall for it, and it's just filled with kids. They're like, we don't know which one. And they were like, you have to be silent or you won't be able to leave. And then apparently a bunch of students took it as like a challenge to just make noise. So like, it was different students each time because they couldn't figure out, they like banded together to just waste our hecking time. And yeah, like one would just be like, and then someone would do like a clap, and then someone would do like a click, and then like it just went on and on and on of just like stupid noises, and we just had to sit there for like an hour. And I'll be honest, I was bored. I was like, will they ever get bored? Thankfully they did, or we'd be stuck there forever, but they didn't want to let the teachers win. Okay, I found a banana counter. Popping noise? Silenced. Silenced. Yeah. Back to the banana catfish looking thing. Okay, this thing that looks like a moldy banana. This is the catfish, okay? It is, as you can see, quite iconic, but I'm a bit worried about this one. This one's a bit on the... I don't know what the average size is, but apparently like one of the main issues with like keeping this kind of fish at the aquarium is that it eats a lot, and it'll just like, because it's not a picky eater, it will literally just eat whatever. And overfeeding is very like prevalent in aquariums for this kind of fish. So yeah. It looks more like a leopard. No, it's moldy banana. It's a moldy banana. Okay, like yeah, it's got that inhaling food. It would eat a moldy banana. Like yeah, they grow big as well. Love to just listen. Arigato. Is that a banana for a banana fish? Oh gosh, yeah. And then these ones also grow for like live for much longer in captivity. The main cause of death for these fish in captivity is actually overfeeding, which I don't know. I guess obesity is an issue for it, but yeah, this is the banana fish. This is quite. It was quite big. It was quite on the big side. Doesn't look like a cat to you. That's because it's catfishing you. Oh my gosh. Someone needs to do like a dumb animation of someone being like cat for sale or something, and it's like a picture of a cat, and then they turn up and it's a catfish, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I got catfished, and then boom, don't leave me kind of vibe. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can you see what this is? Again, peak photography happening here. This one just, I wasn't getting a better picture. It's fast asleep, okay? Like, it's not just a tree. There is an animal on this tree. Yeah, a cute animal. A cute animal. Indeed, it is for some reason, I don't know why this is at the aquarium. This aquarium has a lot of things that aren't fish for an aquarium. This is the South American coati, and you can see it curled up right there with its stripy tail. It's in the center. It's in the center of the image, at the top of, in the middle of the tree, on top of the tree. Yeah, these are known as little jungle thieves. They're very opportunistic kind of feeders. They are omnivores. They usually just take what they can get. Yeah, they are part of the raccoon family. So the South American coati is yeah, as you can see, it's got that sort of ring-tailed feature. It does look like a red panda. It does. Red pandas are a whole other topic of fascination though. Like, yeah. You know what? Yeah, the fact that they're like jungle thieves, they're basically the heckin' rural version of your raccoons, because yeah, they're just little thieves, little bandits trash stealing punks. So yeah, they just had this. It was cute. It was chilling. I was like, I gotta take a picture of this. Might as well. And then we have I don't even know, this one wasn't even like on the hecking list. So like each fish that I took a picture of, I double checked what fish it was by searching up the exhibition information from the website to double check what they had in each tank. And this is just a cichlid. Like, it's I don't know what it's doing there. I feel like it's just a hecking filler fish. Like, it's just a derpy looking fish that's like, yeah, it's just a cichlid. But the reason I took a picture of it was because I thought it was gonna kiss the turtle, but it didn't. And I was there for ages. I was like, yo, if I keep watching this, maybe they're gonna kiss. Like, they were really hecking close to each other. And I was like, look at them. Their mouths are this close. Like, they kept getting right up to each other. And I was like, surely, I'm gonna witness the kiss between the turtle and the fish. And I tried to get it, but like, this was as close as they got. As you can see, a turtle son is just, yeah, this is ship baiting. Like, you know, they're messing with me. I shipped it and my ship did not sail, which is heckin' crazy. Yeah. So yeah, we have the cichlid, which is there, which I don't know why I don't know why they're, yeah, this is a heckin' filler NPC character of the aquarium. And followed by, maybe that's why they didn't kiss, because the turtle was like, no, it is forbidden. You are not even listed on the exhibition as, like, you know, to be here. I am, however, main character, South American river turtle, you know? Yeah, so this is, yeah, the turtle is the South American river turtle. It is one of the largest freshwater turtles that you can get. So it's pretty heckin' big. Yeah. I wrote down its other name, but again, I can never pronounce these. But yeah, as you can see, it's rejecting the fish. Cry. Also, when the adverts come, I'll make sure I pause on my fish facts and do like a mini 3-minute break so you guys don't miss any super fun fish thingies, you know? The turtle was the main character, the fish was the unnamed childhood friend. Yeah, you just needed to slap some short blue hair on that fish and it would have been like truly anime core. But I kid you not, I spent way too long looking at this. I spent too long, way too long. But yeah, and then we're like, we have penguins. Penguins! Or, as when I was walking past this, I could hear, because obviously this was in Osaka, so see, everyone was speaking Japanese, and they were like, I overheard people being like, oh, Osama penguin! And I was like, Osama! King penguin! Yeah, it's the king penguin, not to get confused with the emperor penguin, which I really want to see an emperor penguin. I've not seen one yet. But I really want to see one. I hope I can see one day. But yeah, the reason I took this picture was, as you can see, the one that's got its head hecking bent down. I was like, oh my god, it's got a gamer neck. It's just like, it's been playing too many video games. That's crazy. That's how your neck's gonna look like, guys, if you don't posture check yourself enough, alright? Like, yeah, emperor penguins are massive. Exactly. That's what I was telling my friend, because like my friend, she was like, oh, emperor penguins. And I was like, nah, these aren't emperor penguins. No way. They're too small. They're too heckin' small. Okay, and I've seen like images, you know, when they draw it on like the walls so you can like stand next to them. Like, I've done that. I know their size. They're heckin' big. I will one day see one IRL, and I look forward to that day where I can truly witness. That's not small, that's average. No, this is teeny tiny whiny. This is a teeny tiny whiny penguin. Yeah. It's a little penguin. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's actually I didn't even realize, I wasn't even like, what'd you call it? Checking the heckin' other penguins behind it. Skittles, arigato. Ali poster, check out to practice what you preach. I'm always concerned about my neck. I'm always worried I'm gonna end up like that penguin. Okay, I saw that penguin and I was like, I really hope I don't end up like that penguin. Apparently Japanese people call emperor penguins kote penguin. Oh. That makes sense, yeah, because I know Osama. I was like, Osama, I know this from anime. Anime has taught me enough Japanese to understand Osama. Osama penguin da yo. Oh my gosh. Wait, yeah, someone said earlier, I swear someone in chat identified the other penguins behind. Like, you guys are heckin' good at penguin identification. It was like, penguins. It was the... Adelaide. Oh my gosh. Arigato. I'm in Osaka for work. I'll go visit there. Say hi to my penguin friends. Yeah. Also, for when you go there, I noticed everyone made this mistake despite the giant sign. But like when you get to like the big tank, it says like, because it's the biggest tank, it's the big tank in the middle. But for some reason, everyone's crowded around like the first window for it, but there's like a kabillion other windows that you can get a good view from. Because it's like the first one, people just didn't leave and it was all super crowded, and there was this like massive sign above it being like, please continue moving, there's loads of other viewpoints. But like, I don't know why so many people stayed, because they would see, I guess like it's like they see the big fish and then they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna stand right here. But yeah, that sign still holds true. There are so many viewpoints for that massive tank. But welcome back from Agile, guys. You guys got your mini toilet break from class. You heckin' lucky punks. We're still talking penguins. Don't worry, you didn't miss out on anything. Just people making sure that I have good posture. But yeah, we also have the Gentoo penguin and the, was it? Adelie penguin. But those are background penguins. We don't care about those. We only care about the Osama king penguin. Yeah. Where I also got this. You can see the difference between an emperor versus a king penguin. Okay? Like, you see that? You see the difference? You see the size difference? The emperor penguin is massive. It's heckin' bigger. It's bigger. Which, funnily enough though, the emperor penguin chick is smaller. Which is funny because I picture like, I don't know, one of those like cute, you can imagine like a cute animation of like a king penguin chick growing up with an emperor penguin chick, and then the king penguin thinking it's gonna be bigger, but then the emperor penguin being like, boom, yeah, stronger late game. Like, it looks weak to begin with, but then boom, overtakes it, heckin' overshadows it like crazy. And then another distinct feature is you can sort of see around their neck the way the pattern is. It's very like, it's closed off and it's very distinct, but the emperor penguin has more of a different shape to it, and the same with their beaks. So yeah, these are the small ones. These, it's good. Yeah, they got them scaling late game kind of vibe. But yeah, they did not have emperor penguins. I checked, and then I triple checked, because when I was there, I was like, I really want to see emperor penguins. They did not, but that's okay. We got to see the other penguins. Yeah. And then this is me again, trying to get pictures with cool stuff for you guys. For some reason, the pictures with my plushie don't have very good views of the actual fish. If you look closely at the image, you will see tiny blue dots, which are the picture I was trying to take here was of the very iconic blue tang fish, aka Dory from Finding Nemo. You really can't see it. But an attempt was made. You just got, here's this a makeshift plushie. Yeah, this is a plushie that actually comes out tomorrow. That I take with me to you know, take terrible pictures of. You see, yeah, the blue smudge. There's a blue splotch at the on the top middle, and there's also one more in the center. It's the tiniest little blob there. It's a tiny little, yeah, look, you guys gotta find Dory, okay? It's that simple. The Finding Nemo fish. Like, yeah, it's also known as the palate surgeon fish, but I feel like blue tang just has like a better, you know, vibe to it. Oh wait, you got the link to my plushie right there. Taking censored, yo. I love that when you go onto the website, because it's not out just yet. It's like, oh my god, what can it look like? Not that I've completely spoiled it with the prototype. I don't know why it's so censored. Oopsies. Don't mind. Yeah, that is, well, as you can see, I'm really good at keeping secrets, guys. So these are heckin', yeah, super secret fish pics going on here, guys. Keep them to yourselves. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we have this. I don't know why I tried again. It's really not any better. In fact, I think it's worse. You can see even less fish in the second picture, but like, you know, it's not about that. It's not about the fish, except for it's completely about the fish. It was really cool though, the coral reef section they had at this aquarium. They had like a whole section that we kind of zoomed through because I already learned all about it in uni. But they have a big section about coral reefs and the issue with bleaching. So I don't know how much of this is actually like common knowledge though, which is something I still need to figure out. So if you already know it, sorry. But basically the way corals work is they have like a symbiotic relationship with a, oh, what's it called? Oh my god, my knowledge is so hecking bad. Oh my gosh. It's a very good example of symbiosis, basically. And that was it. I can never pronounce it. I can say it. Photosynthetic algae. So, zooxanthellae. Okay, I never had to say this out loud when I was at uni. I just had to write out essays. It's pronounced, it's written Zooxanthellae. Yeah, and basically with this symbiotic relationship, that's how, you know, they survive. And what happens is they get stressed. They get really stressed. They get stressed from heat. They get stressed from being touched. They get stressed very easily. And when they get stressed, it disrupts the symbiotic relationship and it releases the algae from the coral reefs. And then it becomes white and bleached and then it dies. So the whole idea is that coral reefs are getting stressed. And as carbon dioxide increases within the oceans, as heat increases in the oceans, as tourism increases and all of that, you get this bleaching of corals where they all turn a really, really sad white. Yeah, so a big example is like the bleaching of the Great Barrier Reef, which is honestly, like I had professors that were literally crying. Like we had one professor that went to go there, and when he came back, he was genuinely just like in tears talking about it because he would like visit it regularly because that was his like topic. But just seeing the state of like how sad it would get with like what was it? It was like 1 year, like the amount each time going back. And yeah, it is something that they're trying to, I don't know how scientific research is currently from when I was doing it at university, but it was like a big area of research. And they said if you wanted like money for this kind of research, it was really sad. There's like these companies that are trying to build, you know, when you see those like hotels underwater kind of thing, like the really, really fancy ones. Basically, these like rich punks destroy the entire reef in that area, build their stupid underwater hotel, and then they're like, yo, scientists, if we give you enough money, can you make them come back? And obviously scientists are like, it's not pay to win. Like they don't come back with money. You can't just like, these are people with the mindset of if you throw enough money at it, it'll get like fixed. An underwater hotel would be like literally built under the water so that they have views of like, the idea is that you have this view of this beautiful coral reef and they just want to like put it back, but like you can't just put it back. You can't just get rid of it and put it back. It's not like a video game. But they would say, like, I remember at uni, they'd be like, that's where a lot of money is because, you know, they're trying to give out money and obviously scientists are like, that's not possible. And then they're like, what if we give you more money? And it's like, that's not how science works. Like, let me see if I can find, like, it's very upsetting. But yeah, the way of the world. The way of the world. Yeah, the idea is that you can go underwater and then your view from your room will be like the fishes. But Skittles, arigato, sorry text. Learned about coral reefs in school, but I don't remember exactly how the bleaching works. appreciate you taking the time to explain. I'm glad I could. Yeah, I don't want to say anything too obvious, and I don't want to be like the last thing I want to be is like patronizing or condescending or anything of the sort, you know? Like, I don't want to tell you anything that's like too obvious, you know? But yeah, so as you can see, the corals here are nice and colorful. They haven't fixed the Great Barrier Reef, no. No. It's very hard to fix. But they're working on it. You know? It's basically, yeah, it's getting there. It's not fixed. It's nowhere near what it used to be. But yeah, here's an example of like a before and after. So like, yeah, this is what happens when they get stressed. And they're just trying to, yeah. There's lots of different like approaches to trying to fix the coral reefs, but it's getting there. It's getting there. The scale is very hard to properly explain. It's very difficult, but like, yeah, it is very sad to see them like that. I think a common one people don't realize is that like, even like tourism and people going to see them, actually like stepping on them and stuff causes a lot of damage in itself as well on top of that. So, let's see. I wonder if I can find... Okay, let me see if I can find an example. We could technically do a lot more on coral reefs, but I thought it was cool that Osaka Aquarium had like a very big section on it, like a very, very big section on it. Yeah. Wait, it's practically damn near dead at this point. There's a reason that coral Pokemon from Sun and Moon got a ghost type. That's the saddest thing ever. Oh gosh. Yeah, they're working on recovery though. It's nice that like, you know, people haven't given up. It's just very difficult. That was my stomach. Holy guacamole. But yeah. Like, There's still coral reefs out there. I would say if you can visit them without ruining them, then yeah, it'd be one of those things to try and like see before they if they disappear kind of thing. I definitely want to go see them. I would love to see the Great Barrier Reef one day, but yeah. I already said I'm kind of scared of them. Well, I can't really swim, which makes it kind of difficult. A little difficult, but oh yeah, it's just another bad picture. Oh yeah, I don't know what fish this is. I was stuck on this picture for the longest time, guys. I was like looking at this picture. I was like, who are you? Like, who the F are you? What fish is this? Like, I took a picture of this fish because I was like, hit mood. It's like all by itself because like all the other fish were all around and this one was by itself, like being a little antisocial introvert and just like, you know, hanging in its little like tube. And I was like, mood. But like, who are you? This is as zoomed in as I get. But like, it's just Jeff. This is Jeff the fish, guys. Jeff the fish has social anxiety and is just chilling in his tube. I tried looking through all the lists of like fish that they have in the exhibition within this tank, and I couldn't see anything that resembled it. You just say it looks like a fat Oscar. Just called it fat. Don't listen to him, Jeff. You are just... You are you. Konsu, arigato, arigato. Elia floaty's fun so she can see the reefs. Yo. I'm so happy with floaties. I'm more than happy to go in the water with floaties. Okay, I love having floaties. I'm like, there should be no shame of having floaties. Okay, like, I wear them with pride. I'm like, yo, I ain't drowning today. All right, I got my floaties on. I don't care how old I am. Like, can I just Google image search it? It's still kind of hard because the picture's not great. And yeah, I think it's I don't know. I don't think they had... No, it's not. It wasn't big enough to... A grouper's heckin' massive. No, I think the closest thing they had in there was like a false moray eel, which I thought potentially could be. I just didn't know if they came in this color. So I actually think... I can't fully confirm, but it does look like a false moray eel. Because it's very eel behavior to be in here. No, false eel. It's a false... A false eel. Like... They're like burying. But they did have them in this tank. So... This was in the Great Barrier Reef tank of theirs. And the only elongated fish that they had... Oh, they had a spotted moray. Yeah, that's it. They ain't got any other fish that would be hiding like this, unless it's just a regular looking fish. Maybe. I don't know. Like, yeah. But if you want a fun fact about moray eels, which my friend did not appreciate as much as I thought was a cool fact, was that moray eels have 2 jaws. So when they bite you, they then bring out like another jaw. So like, yeah, they have double jaws. So here, let me show you an image of it. Even if, oh, why is that the heckin', oh, I can... The power of screenshots. So yeah, this is probably just... I don't know what heckin' fish that is. But there was a moray eel in this tank somewhere. And that's close enough for me. So yeah, you see here, you have the regular jaw at the front. And then at the back, you see in the blue, you have their second jaw. So then when they like... they bring forward their second jaw. So... Jaw, everything's a JoJo reference. So it's like this. It's like this. This is how they work. They have their second jaw to really nab that fish. It's very, very, very interesting. And then yeah, let me grab a picture of one which is nice and pretty. This is a fangtooth one. This is a fangtooth moray eel. Yeah, basically just don't go near the heckin' morays. Don't go near the moray eel. No. Cause like, I don't want to get bitten by that, and I don't want to get bitten by it by both of its second jaws. Yeah, no, we stay away from that. We stay the heck away from that. When the jaws open wide and there's more jaws inside, that's a moray. No! Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see, where did I get to this one? There! We're in the big tank now. We're in the big tank. Hello. Welcome to class. Come take a seat. Oh my gosh. So this is like a little bit of the big tank. You can't see the full tank. But that is the most... There's their iconic sort of main one that they have in the tank. That is their whale shark, which is... This picture doesn't do justice of how big this hecking thing is, okay? Because the whale shark is the world's largest fish, okay? It grows over like 12 meters in length. It is massive, and they are the gentle giants of the ocean, okay? They are filter feeders. They just open up their cute little mouths and they're like, ugh, and then they just take it in. They feed on plankton. They're very, very, very chill. Yeah, so... But, fun fact, whale sharks don't have eyelids, okay? They don't have eyelids despite their eyes being very much on the outside. And so they're able to find out all of like what I'm about to say through research at Osaka Aquarium, where they looked closely into how the eyes of a whale shark work. And basically what happens is because they have no eyelids, they retract their eyes, they pull their eyes into the back into their eye sockets and then rotate them downwards. So like this. So it retracts. So that's their eye, and it just goes in instead of eyelids. And I don't know, I found it hecking weird. So I thought it would be a very fascinating fact. This is from the paper. And yeah, you find one of my streams, yo, I hope you like random information that will definitely help. Like, surely this is, yeah. You're lurking. Hello, Looker Love. Well, you're going back to the Great Barrier Reef. You snorkeled there decades ago and at the time had a drinking problem. Not alcohol, when in water. And was so mesmerized by the flute fish your snorkel went and you nearly drowned. I'm gonna say, are you okay? Did you survive was what I was gonna say. I'm gonna take that as yes. I'm glad you're okay. Don't go swimming with the fishes, please. He died but got better. Oh, I see. Oh, that's so scary though. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is the whale shark eye, which is really interesting. I just you know, my brain was like trying to like think and imagine if humans didn't have eyelids and instead this was the normal where like every time you blinked, instead of blinking, you just have to like retract your entire eye into your eye socket and then rotate it downwards. Like, bleh. And then I don't know why. It's like weird. And yeah, what's also interesting about the whale shark eye is because they don't have eyelids, they have this mechanism to protect them, but they also have like, one could technically kind of call them like a form of like teeth, okay? They're called denticles is what they've written down here, but they're just like tiny teeth that just surround the eye to like protect it. So they have like a ton of eye teeth, like hundreds of eye teeth. Yeah, their eyes can bite, I guess, in a way. I don't know. It's like they literally have teeth eyes, which is, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even consider trypophobia. Let me hide that. Here, you can have the weird eyelid back. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Let me see. I'll see if I can grab another. I kept the paper up because I found it very interesting. Where did I put it? Oh wait, it's right here. It's just another tab. Wait, is it this tab? No, wait. Ah! Too many tabs! Too many tabs. Wait, did I accidentally close it? I'm crying. I think I accidentally closed the tab that I wanted. Are you kidding me? Where'd it go? Well, that's gone now. Oh. But no! I had the whole paper up. Where did it? I can lost it. Oh, Skittles arigato. Sorry, text you cute punk again. I'm not very good at teaching, but Yeah. Thank you for not mentioning. Wait, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you need to mention going to that you're just anticipating another stream, but thanks for not mentioning names. It's okay. I'll work harder. I'll keep working harder to be a more entertaining VTuber for you guys. Yeah. You don't even have trypophobia. You were deeply unsettled by that diagram. Yeah, they had like more. There was more pictures. Like that was gonna help you. Where was I? Sorry. Yeah. I'm just happy anyone's here. I should just be grateful anyone's here. You know, it's okay if this is just your, you're I don't know. Oh, for something in game for you. Okay, I'm kind of like, okay, when I was like first started out VTubing, there was like one thing that just really hit me hard that like I always like flash back to. It's like certain moments, and I remember I was like struggling in this game that I was playing, and it was like a horror game, so I was like really hecking scared and already on the brink of tears because I was so scared of this stupid game. And then I remember someone literally being like, hey, so like blah 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 has come online and she's way cuter than you, so I'm gonna go. And then I don't know why, but I hecking like broke down. I was just like, holy, and then, oh, okay. Yeah, and you know, it just like, you know how it is in life, like you hear like something once and it just sort of sticks to you, you know, like little things, like say if someone like makes you conscious about something, and yeah, is one of those where I'm always like, oh gosh, am I doing okay? And then yeah, I was like, oh, clearly like they're going because one, I'm not cute, and two, I'm really struggling with this game. But that's just me. I'm a very, very self-conscious person. We're very aware I'm your anxious parasocial streamer. Oh gosh. But it's okay. I'm doing research into fish for you guys. That'll make you stay. I'll heckin', yeah. I'll just win you with fish facts. I got you. Yeah, no sleeping with the fishes. Unless you are a fish. Then, What was it? I told this before. When I first started streaming, and this was like to 0 viewers. This was when I was first trying it out just to see, you know, whether I would like streaming, the whole experience of it. And, you know, everyone starts somewhere. So when I was on like 0 viewers, my first ever viewer, like my first ever chatter, appeared. Because, you know, I was just testing out the whole like streaming thing. I hadn't like, you know, done any of the like other stuff. I was testing out like the mechanics of actually just streaming and just the vibe to see if I enjoyed like, you know, streaming in itself as opposed to, you know, trying to build up social media or whatever. This was just trying out streaming. And my first chatter popped in and was like, and one of the first advices I was always told was to keep viewer count off. Like, you need to be able to be entertaining even if no one's there. And my first chatter was like, why are you talking to 0 viewers? That's so cringe. And I was like, oh, yay, it's my first chatter. Oh, yay! That's fun. And then they went, and then they came back, and they were like, wow, you're still chatting to 0 viewers. And I was like, I told you the first time, I keep viewer count off. I just want to be entertaining if I can still be, you know? A good streamer should be able to stream even if there's 0 viewers. That I feel like is like the most important Why would I VIP them? Why would I mod them? Why would I do that? It won't. For first chatter, look, I know my standards are low, but like, I could draw some kind of line. I can draw a kind of line, like, you know, I'm not very good at sticking up for myself, but like, I could do a little bit. Yeah, so, oh gosh, yeah, so that one is more, that one's more funny though. That one was more of a funny one because like, you know, compared to that, you guys are really hecking nice. You know what, that first chatter kept my standards really nice and low, so like you guys just being here, you don't even have to be like nice, just being here and being pleasant and not being mean is like, yeah, it's like really cool of you guys. Yeah. You guys listen to me talk about fishes, so yeah. I heard a noise. Wait a second. ちょっと待って. Oh my gosh. It was a gift! Skittles! Arigato for feeding the goose. Thank you. Cold PSA. At least cute her feet are too, and so is Tummy-chan. Thanks for being a part of my life, you cute bug. Thank you! Thank you for you know, I gotta talk about whale sharks with you. Like, I mean, my standards were already low. I play League of Legends. Like, I played League of Legends since like season 3, so my standards are really heckin' low. Teehee. Yippee! Oh my gosh, let's put the heckin' creepy eye away. Oh, I know, not that one. Oh yeah, this is me looking into the tank. Mite kudasai. The tank had all sorts in it. Oh my gosh. But can you see a very distinctive looking fish? Do you see the very, very funny shaped fish in the background? That's honestly, I feel like it's the only one that could be like identified from afar. The hammerhead! Yeah! I used to think they weren't hecking real because they seem so like, you know, unreal. They don't seem like real fish. But yeah, there's the hammer, like the hecking hammerhead shark. Yeah, I also, you know, they look like they look like weird. It's just fascinatingly strange. Yeah, a lot of fish do be looking like aliens, don't they? Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know what the plan here was. This was like me as a plushie eating a shark. Yeah. I was going for an artistic kind of photo here, guys. Do you see the vision that I was going for? Yeah. Nom 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 nom. This is me eating the fish. Yeah, I actually, again, you can't really see which kind of shark that is. And I was having trouble identifying it. I wasn't really sure. Again, this is on me for not taking a good picture, and not taking note of like what I could see IRL. But yeah, I'm the multiple personality one with all the different voices. Indeed I am. Indeed, that is I, the hecking girl of many voices. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It looks like, wait, thinking cat meme? Wait, what's the thinking cat meme? It's a sand tiger? Oh! From far away, you think it looks like... Oh, I can kind of see it. Ah, naruhodo, naruhodo. Ah! I see your vision there. So you think it's a sand tiger shark? Let me check the Oh, they do have sand tiger sharks. Wait. Yo, wait, this matches. It matches. Oh my god, its face is terrifying. Oh my god, I can just accidentally click back out of sheer fear. Let me grab a... Yeah, wait, guys. Heckin' 1 million points to you. This is the sand tiger shark. Whoa. A large shark species exceeding 3 meters in length. But look, this is the face that jump scared me. What do you mean hating on their cute little face? You like this? You like this face? You like this face, do you? Oh gosh, it's so goofy. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Also, Skittles, arigato, sorry, Tax, I'm grateful you're here. I'm grateful you're here. And Nayunarumi, arigato, arigato. Happy 10 months, daisuki da yo. Cute goose at the aquarium. Yeah, I wanna go to more aquariums. Yeah. He's a derpy looking punk. Them eyes have seen things. Those teeth look like they should go to the dentist. Like, Oh my gosh, love to just listen. Arigato. Elliot's the cutest no matter which voice she uses. Well, I'm just glad you guys are okay with my normal voice. Okay, like, yeah. It says in Japan, these only inhabit the Ogasawa Islands. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What an interesting looking punk. Heckin' 10 out of 10. I guess, yeah, it's got a very distinctive kind of like... I don't want to say hunchback, but like, it's like if a shark had a hunchback. You know what I mean? It's like... Maybe if I rotate this picture. Maybe if I like... Do you kind of see... Like, it's kind of humpy. Making Quasimodo looking shark. Yeah! Yeah! Oh my gosh. Dang! You guys are real hiking good at this. Oh my gosh. Thank you for helping me. Boom! And then we have these little punks. Can you identify these ones? Wait, where did I write this one? I think this one was the sharp-nosed stingray. Yeah, which is a not very well-known stingray, which is found in Japan. Or pale-edged or sharp-nosed stingray. Yeah, it's... Oh no, it's found in quite a few places actually. My bad. It's found in all sorts of places. Yeah. But they have a long pointed snout. Yeah. You have thalassophobia. Oh, are you okay with these pictures? Is it okay? Like, they're quite cut off and small, so hopefully it doesn't trigger anything. It's fine if you feel safe enough from deep water and what's in it. However, in London, there's an aquarium where you pay entrance and immediately there's a glass floor between you and a tank full of... I mean, yeah, I don't know how you'd feel about this one. This Osaka Aquarium has this tank that this picture's from is a tank that spans 8 floors and is like a massive tank. This is a big tank. So when you first see it, it's like, wow. Yeah. Ah, this is me looking at more fishes. Photography is my passion. Oh yeah, this one was so funny. This one's your manta ray. You know, your little manta ray. Look at this little punk. Like, yeah, this is your manta ray. These are up to 5 meters, so this was a big boy. Big boy. And it feeds on plankton by spreading its head fin. It's a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, it's a little vacuum cleaner of the sea. Look, I got it from multiple angles. I was giving this one like a heckin' photo shoot. And we have Sensei, may I go use the bathroom? Yeah. But only if you come back. Yeah, this one's looking so stylish. Yeah, it's got the heckin'... It is again, it looks just... No, there is a Pokemon that looks exactly like this. Wait. Where's the Pokemon Manta Ray? It's heckin' Mantine. Oh my gosh, wait. It's just this... It's basically the same thing. It's the same picture. The Mantine, it's the same. Wait, did I get another picture of it? No, spoilers. This one did actually have... I could not get a picture of it. This one did have a fish with it. Just like this one has a fish with it. This one did. It did have a fish. I just failed to get a picture of it. But it did have one. Oh my god, it's Pokemon in real life, except for in real life you don't just capture them and make them fight each other for money, cause that's illegal. They're fish friends. Okay.